Hello students, welcome back to my channel once again. In this class or in this video, we are going to learn one more named reaction from carboxylic acids. Are you all ready? Are you all excited? Okay, so put the side heading. It's the reaction goes by the name called as Smith reaction. SCHMIDT. What does this Smith reaction tell us about? It tells us that carboxylic acids, when they are reacted with hydrozoic acid in the presence of concentrated H2SO4, gives a product called as amines. Once again, students, carboxylic acids, when treated with hydrozoic acid in the presence of concentrated H2SO4, they produce or they form amines. This is what we call Smith reaction. Okay, students, what is its name? It's called as Smith reaction. Let me show you the representation or this reaction. So how carboxylic acids, when they react with hydrozoic acid, what's the formula of hydrozoic acid and how they are producing amines. Let's going to look at the reaction and the mechanism as well, students. Write down the reaction, students. R C double bond O OH. Okay. So what is this RC double bond OH? This is the general form of carboxylic acid. Okay. Now, when carboxylic acids react with hydrozoic acid, formula of hydrozoic acid is N3H, and the reaction is taking place in the presence of H2SO4. I am writing it here to give amines. So, general formula of amines is RNH2 plus CO2 plus N2. Okay. So, the main product is formation of amines when carboxylic acids are treated with hydrozoic acid in the presence of H2SO4. Okay, students, this is the reaction. Write down RCOOH plus N3H in the presence of H2SO4 gives rise to RNH2 plus CO2 plus N2. Next, put the side heading mechanism. So, students, mechanism, first step I have taken here the carboxylic acid RC double bond O OH. As you all know that the reaction is taking place in the presence of an acid. So, H plus will be attracted by one of the lone pair of electrons of oxygen. Okay. So, oxygen shares its one of its pairs with this H plus. Okay. So, what does it mean? A bond will be formed between oxygen and hydrogen. So, I am writing here, students, R C double bond O. Here comes hydrogen. Now, it has only one lone pair, and as it has only one lone pair and other pair of electrons shared or involved in the bond formation, it gets a positive charge over here, and here is OH. Okay, students. Now, how this positive charge on oxygen will be satisfied? So, one of these pi bonds will be shifted towards oxygen. Okay, students. Here there is C double bond O, right? Oxygen, as it shared its electrons with hydrogen. Now it has only one lone pair, hence it has positive charge. And in order to satisfy its positive charge, it takes up these two electrons. That means these pi electrons will be shifted towards oxygen. Okay. So next comes Write down. Next R, C. Now here will be only single bond OH. It got its two pairs of electrons back. And here right side OH. Okay. Now look at this carbon, students, the state of this carbon. Only 3 bonds, and hence this carbon gets the positive charge now. Okay. So this is the first step, ma. What happened? Once again look here, students. RC double bond OH is the carboxylic acid, and the H plus from the acid will be taken up by oxygen using or utilizing its one of its pairs of electrons. So a bond is formed between oxygen and hydrogen. Now it has only one lone pair, hence it acquires a positive charge, and this will be satisfied by taking up these 5 electrons towards itself. So it got its two pairs of electrons. Now carbon acquires positive charge. Okay. So now let us see what happens in the second step. In the second step, students, here comes hydrozoic acid. Look at the structure of hydrozoic acid. N3H. Right. Now the positive charge on the carbon, what happens? How it's being satisfied? Nitrogen, look here, there are two lone pairs of electrons. So it shares one of its pairs with the positively charged carbon. Hence, a bond will be formed between this carbon and nitrogen. Okay, look here, I will write here, ma. R, C, OH. Here also OH. Now, nitrogen shares its one of its pairs with the positively charged carbon. Hence, here comes nitrogen, and nitrogen has hydrogen here. Next, all same. I am copying N, triple bond, N. Here a positive charge. Okay, students, once look here. Generally, when there are two OH groups on the same carbon, it will be unstable. That means a water molecule will be removed. But here it did not happen. Why? Because the carbon is already having a positive charge. Okay, so it cannot lose one water molecule. Fine. And after so now you understood this nitrogen has shared its pairs of electrons. Now this is being formed. Now here immediately it rearranges. So what happens? I'm showing or representing the two lone pairs of electrons on oxygen. Okay, students. The hydrogen which is present on nitrogen, this hydrogen will be taken up by one of the lone pairs of electrons of oxygen. Okay. So now this hydrogen goes to this oxygen. Now what happens to this bond? This will be shifted this side. Okay, understood na? Here we started like nitrogen sharing its pair of electrons with the positively charged carbon, and a bond is being formed here. Fine, students. Again, it immediately undergoes some rearrangement. What's that rearrangement? Oxygen takes up this hydrogen present on nitrogen as H plus with its one pair of electrons, and this bond will be shifted this side. Okay. So, next what happens? Next I am writing, put an arrow over here. Okay, students, I have put an arrow over here. Next, please write down the next product. After shifting the hydrogen and also this bond this side. Here comes, now look here, students, R, C, here OH as it is, but here comes, already one hydrogen is there and one more hydrogen it has taken up, and hence I am writing together OH to only one lone pair now. Therefore, it acquires positive charge. Okay. So, as the bond between nitrogen and hydrogen is shifted in between carbon and nitrogen. Now, here comes a double bond. Nitrogen, the lone pair, single bond N, triple bond N, and the positive charge on nitrogen. Okay, students. As the hydrogen from nitrogen is taken up by this oxygen, here comes OH2 and one of its lone pair is utilized in the bond formation between oxygen and hydrogen. It acquires a positive charge. Okay. Next, the bond between nitrogen and hydrogen is shifted this side. Hence, carbon and nitrogen will have a double bond between them now. Okay. So, now how this positive charge will be satisfied? Put an arrow over here. You must be knowing how the positive charge on oxygen is satisfied. It takes up this bond towards itself, towards oxygen. So, it comes out as minus H2O. Fine, ma. Okay. So, now write down R, C, OH. Now there is no bond here. It's taken up by oxygen. Double bond N. It's lone pair of electrons. Single bond N. Positive charge. Triple bond N. Okay. So this is all what happens in the second step, ma. Hope you understood till here. Okay. Now, this will be involved in the third step. Okay. Shall we do the third step? Write down. Put here number 3. Same copy this product here, ma. So, I have written here, students, R, C, double bond, N, triple bond N, positive charge here. One lone pair here. And here OH, I am writing separately O and H. Why? Because now what happens is these electrons are taken up by oxygen and H comes out as H plus. Put an arrow here and write down minus H plus. Okay, minus H plus. Next what happens? R, C. Students, look here. These two electrons are taken up by oxygen means oxygen gets a negative charge. Here, double bond N, single bond N, triple bond N. Here, positive charge. Okay. So, now what happens? There is again some shift of the bonds and electrons. So, this O minus, the negative charge on oxygen, will be shifted this side. Okay. So, now how many bonds carbon is getting? Already 1, 2, 3, 4 are there. Now, this minus is being shifted this side. That means a double bond will be formed here. So, it will get 5 as it is unstable. Immediately, these pi electrons will be shifted towards nitrogen. Okay. So, O minus shifted this side and the pi electrons between carbon and nitrogen, this bond is shifted towards nitrogen. So, next what happens? Put an arrow here. So, after shifting of the electrons, we get this one, students, R, C. Look here. There forms a double bond, C double bond O. Now, single bond N, 2 pairs of electrons and triple bond N plus. Okay. Now, here takes up again some shiftings. So, this R with the 2 electrons moves here, students. That means R single bond N. Immediately, this pair of electrons will be shifted between carbon and nitrogen. Students, R with these 2 electrons is coming to nitrogen, ma. Okay, there is no bond now between carbon and R. Okay, so R with the 2 electrons comes near nitrogen. So immediately these 2 electrons, I mean this pair will be shifted this side, and this bond will be taken up by nitrogen. Fine. So what comes out? It comes out as nitrogen gas minus N2 you write down here. Okay, so next what happens after this? What is forming? R is coming to nitrogen, right? So we will start writing R single bond N. It has its pair of electrons. Students, one pair is involved. It's like that only. So I am writing it here. R N. Next here what is there? Double bond C, double bond O. Clear? Students, look here. R with the 2 electrons, it has come to nitrogen. So R bond nitrogen, R single bond nitrogen, it has its pair of electrons. Next, this pair shifted here na, double bond C, double bond O. Fine. Next, what happens? Here hydrolysis takes place. Write down. On the arrow, 2 molecules of H2O will be added. So how these water molecules will be added? Look here ma. The double bond between nitrogen and carbon, these two will be broken, and 2 water molecules na, hydrogen this side, OH this side, hydrogen this side and OH this side. Okay. So now what comes out? R N with the 2 hydrogens comes out as RNH2. Write down RNH2. This is the product that is being formed in the Schmidt reaction. RNH2 plus CO2 we will get. RNH2 plus CO2. Okay students, look here. So Rn with the 2 hydrogens comes out as RNH2. Actually what will be what will happen here? This you need not write in the reaction ma. I am just showing here. C double bond O. There are 2 OH groups, right? Fine. So C double bond O, 2 OH groups after breaking of these bonds. So how did we get CO2? You must be thinking. So C double bond O, 2 OH groups are there na. Now 2 OH groups on the same carbon. H2O will be removed. Fine. So H2O comes out, and what remains? 1 oxygen, 2 oxygens with 1 carbon, CO2. Actually here you can write minus H2O. 2 molecules will be added, minus H2O will come out, 1 water molecule will be coming out. Finally giving us the product RNH2 plus carbon dioxide. Okay students, this is the main product of Schmidt reaction. We have seen that carboxylic acids, when treated with hydrozoic acid in the presence of concentrated H2SO4, the product will be amines. And I have shown you the mechanism. The mechanism takes place in 3 steps. It looks quite complicated, but I think I made it easy writing in 3 steps. Okay, so looking at this, don't close the video and run away. Try to look how I have written each and every bit I have shown. Shifting of the arrows, shifting of the bonds, and shifting of the electrons, shifting of the bonds and everything. So it is quite easy. You can just practice it for 2 to 3 times. 4th time you will be able to write down, students. Okay. So this class we have learned a very, very important reaction, that is Schmidt reaction, and that this is from carboxylic acids. Okay, students, hope you enjoyed this mechanism. So if you liked, don't forget to comment it in the comment section. And also, if you are watching for the first time, please subscribe the channel and share it with your friends. Already my students, you can like it and share it with your friends. Have a nice time, students. Stay safe and take care. Bye-bye.